Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'd like to take you about how to change the lighting from this to this in your RV. Also, I will tell you what mistakes I made and how you can avoid them. So let's get started. First, I removed all the existing lights to the RV and ordered a 12-volt recessed light from Amazon, link down in the description below. The lights are 4 3/4 of an inch in diameter and very thin, only 3/4 of an inch deep, so it is perfect for RVs, also shock and vibration resistant too. I have to cut holes in the ceiling to install the lights because the original ones were just attached with screws to the ceiling. To open these holes, I use a 4 1/2 inch diameter hole saw and a template to cut exactly what it was intended. I made the template with a scrap piece of wood that I had laying around, opened the hole with the same hole saw and drilled small holes to screw it to the ceiling and fix it so it doesn't move when cutting the ceiling. Cutting the ceiling is a very dusty process and is usually right on top of your face, so good advice is don't be like me and wear a face mask or a respirator and eye protection as well. In some areas, the ceiling had a piece of plywood, making it a little bit more difficult to cut. At the very beginning, I removed the speakers in the ceiling because I believe those are very ugly and I intended to replace them with lights too. But the hole was a little bigger and I ordered bigger lights. Long story short, the lights had a different color temperature and it looked not so good, so I decided to cover the speaker holes. After all holes were open and I was ready to install the lights, I faced a problem. And that was that the many original lights had their own light switch, and I intended to use the same switch for a group of lights in the same space. So I decided to daisy chain the lights on each area and utilize the same switch that was intended for one of those lights, so that way I was able to control everything from only one switch. It wasn't an easy task running the cables through the ceiling. I had to detach the ceiling to fit my hand and reach the cable in many parts. I must say that the hardest to reach parts that I struggle with are the parts that I end up not using it, because it was the speaker holes. So I spent a lot of time and effort for nothing in that case. For the cables I use a 14 gauge 2-conductor cable that is rated for 12 and 24 volts, so it was perfect for my lights. The link for the cable will be in the description too. Every time I detach a piece of ceiling, I save the ceiling strips that covers the joint of 2 ceiling pieces so I can reinstall it later. And this is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If so, please leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.